Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Queen of Bows and a Hare. And this is symbolic of spring and fertility, and hopefully spring is right around the corner. I've moved to a more southern location here for a little bit, and hopefully it's warmer here in the next couple weeks. All right, and as I like to say, queens rule the castle, and bows are all about fire, energy, creativity, action. All right, and the hare is a reminder of abundance. And, I like to look at it as abundant energy, pretty much, as they represent this. Now, this queen is going to be very sympathetic and understanding, and they will provide you guidance on your success of your journey. All right, and we just started a new journey. That came out yesterday during the Wanderer card. All right. You've taken that leap of faith to step off to the other side, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. Okay, but I want to focus on the Queen of Bows right now. Now, this is going to be somebody that either you or somebody that is supporting your journey, whether that's work-related, whether that is family-related, relationship-related. This is going to be somebody who's going to be supportive. They're going to be witty. They're going to have some wisdom. They're going to be able to, to give you gentle answers, okay, as well as being kind, okay. If this is a person that's in your life, it's going to be somebody who's going to be very popular. Again, this could be you. Maybe you're popular with your work group, or maybe you're popular in a social setting, okay. But this person is going to be dedicated to whatever that cause is, dedicated to the person, dedicated to their cause, dedicated to the action. Dedicated, loyal to what's happening with what's going on. They're going to be very committed to whatever that action plan is, or, committed to that other person, if it's a relationship or a social setting, friendships, things of that nature. This may be somebody that defends you, or comes to your, takes your side, or takes a side with what's going on. If this is an aspect of somebody, it's going to be somebody that's going to have that sympathy and that empathy. They're going to be very sympathetic to, the person asking the question. They're going to be, show that empathy, and say, what, I understand how you feel. Been through that. Been through that situation myself. All right, I can empathize with you. All right. The other aspect of it is, they could be, this could be somebody that's jealous of you too. And like I say, with jealousy, they're putting blessings on you. All right, this could be somebody that's you're in a rivalry with. Okay, and you want to listen to it, what they have to say. Okay, now as an event, this is somebody that's going to put some creative action into place. All right, they're going to be very ambitious. They're going to have the energy to move things forward. Events like that could be, hosting parties, business opportunities, business events, things of that nature. Now, the two questions that this queen asks that I find are relevant is, how do you influence those around you? Okay, with this queen's going to influence whoever is around them for the action, energy, fire energy to move forward. If it's a project, who's that person influencing others, to move forward on the project? Whether it's finances, or whether it's, process or project related, somebody who's got that influence to help persuade people to move forward. The other question is where do you need to be more understanding? Where is that person that, is sitting back listening? If you're the queen of bows, okay, and you want to be empathetic and sympathetic to somebody's needs, you're going to listen. You're going to listen to the story. You're going to listen to the plea. You're going to listen to whatever it is they have to say. Okay, so you can gather more understanding of what the complaint or the plea, is about. Okay, or whatever the story is about. So those are the two questions. How do you influence those around you, and where do you need to be more understanding? If this is you, if this is a Queen of Bows, if this is the attitude you want to take. And it's good to ask those questions, because this queen, the way I look at it, when it's down on the table, she's looking, it's actually, when it's down on the table, she's looking at that wanderer. Okay, so here you are, starting your brand new journey from yesterday. Okay, the old one has ended, and you've taken that leap of faith. You've walked to the other side. You've walked across that rainbow. I can hold that closer today than I did yesterday. And the first person you meet is this queen, this Hare. This Hare pops out on the other side, and you recognize it. And you say, "Hi, Hare, how's it going?" And she looks at you and says, "I'm doing great. You know, thank you for coming into the Wildwood Forest. You know, what are your plans?" And you don't, maybe you know what those plans are. Maybe you thought those plans out. You say, "You know what? I am on this brand new journey. It's a spiritual journey. All right, I want to seek out and learn about this, and this is where I've just come from." And she's looking, you know, the Hare's looking at you and going, "That's awesome. I understand where you're coming from on that. I'm sympathetic, you know, and I'm empathetic to where you want to go. I'm gonna walk with you." And she's talking to you during this path, okay? Because the queens rule the castle. They know everything that's going on within their castle. She knows everything that's going on with the bows. And she looks at the wanderer and she says, "You know what? I'm gonna hop along this trail with you a little bit, you know, and just be a reminder of the abundance that you have in your life." All right. But as she, you know, is talking with the wanderer, she's giving that queenly advice, and she's asking the wanderer, "How do you influence those around you?" And the wanderer kind of looks at her and said, "I really don't know." And maybe this Queen of Bows is giving her tips, giving the wanderer tips on how to do that. All right. The other question, you know, as they walk further down the path is, you know, where do you need to have more understanding? And the wanderer, you know what? I do have to have more understanding. You know, this is a brand new path. It's going to be very, very open for me. All right. I don't know what I'm going to come across. I don't know what I'm going to, you know, tackle. You know, I don't know what trials or tribulations are down on that road. You know, but I do need to have more understanding. So maybe I have to listen a little bit more. Maybe I have to understand, you know, what's happening down that road. So that's a little story that the wanderer is going through with that Queen of Bows. How does this Queen of Bows affect your day? You know, how does that Queen of Bows comes across, you know, whether it's somebody that's in your life or whether that's you? You know, maybe you influence somebody with just a simple conversation, maybe even just a smile. Just saying hi to somebody could influence somebody to come in and, you know, into your life. You know, and you can find out a little bit more about their story. You know, so that's the card of the day, the Queen of Bows, the Hare. Leave your comments down below. Hit that subscribe button for me, and you know, like it and share it with others. And this is D for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. See who that wanderer meets on the second day of the journey. Take care. God bless, and stay safe, everybody.